Hey, how you doing? Maine Northwoods Hunter here. Got a little surprise here today. I picked up a new rifle, new member of the family, so to speak. This is a Weatherby Vanguard S2 model. It's something that's pretty hard to find. Actually, it's called the IBEX. I couldn't find one anywhere. I never even heard of it, honestly. But when I finally found one, I contacted Weatherby and asked them, what's the story on this rifle? Because I've never heard of it. And I said, well, it was supposed to come out in 2020, but due to COVID, they weren't able to go to the shot shows and stuff like that to promote it. So it just sort of slipped under the wire, so to speak. But I found one on Gunbroker. I kept going to my local gun store, telling them I'm looking for a Vanguard on 300 Winchester Magnum, and nobody could get a hold of one. And luckily, I found something that I liked. They had other variations of them, but this particular one with the particular, it's got a gray, sort of flat gray Cerakote finish on the barrel. It's all fluted. Comes with a muzzle brake and a cap if you don't want the muzzle brake on there. But this is a fairly light rifle. It's part of the, I think it's the Morning Light model of Vanguard, and it has a tapered barrel, so its pointability is awesome for a 300 Winchester Magnum. But anybody knows me and how I hunt a lot of times. Being disabled, I'll either have to hunt from the four-wheeler close by or in a vehicle. So I don't need to worry too much about weight. I was kind of looking for something with a little bit heavier barrel on that. Weatherby does have a few, but they're a lot more money. For the price this rifle was, I couldn't pass it up. So yeah, it's a really good gun. I got here's got the Vortex Crossfire. It's a 4 to 12 power scope and adjustable objective on it, and that's clear as a bell. Very nice scope. It's gonna be awesome on this. I got plenty of eye relief, I think, for 300 Winchester Magnum. 3 or 4 inches right there. Should be plenty. With that muzzle brake on there, shouldn't be that bad at all. But yeah, I'll give you some more information off the website if you guys are interested in a rifle like this. But for the price, I mean, I looking at Seikos, I was looking at even the Remingtons and Winchesters. They're all so much money, and I got this one at a below the price of those. And I've always had excellent luck with the Vanguard model Weatherby. So I've even had a Mark V once, and never had a problem with it. But it's just a lot of gun that I didn't need, I guess. I don't live in Alaska and hunt out there, and I need super magnums. 300 Winchester Magnum is all I think I'll ever need in Maine. I had a 30-06 S2. I've had a video on that before, I showed you. But I have a 308 and a Browning X-Bolt that I really like. It's a nice, small, easy, pointable gun and I decided I'd want something a little bit more than a 30-06. So my brother bought the 30-06 off me, the S2, stainless. That's a real good gun. Hate to get rid of it, but I just can't afford to own them all. So I used the money for that one and put it down on this one. I wanted a 300 Winchester Magnum because I had a 308 and a 30-06 already, and I wanted to separate those calibers a little bit further out. I like the Browning X-Bolt. That's a pretty expensive gun. The carbon fiber stock and all that stuff. Fluted stainless barrel. So I kept that gun. My brother offered to buy the 30-06 because he's looking for one. And I went to the 300 Winchester Magnum. Mostly going to be for moose. Maybe long range deer if we come to an area like that. But I need to do a lot more shot practice before I try to do anything crazy long range anyway. But yeah, it's a great gun. I really like it. Not that heavy at all. I'll try and leave you some specs on it on the end of the video for you. But can't wait to get it shooting. But yeah, also the ammunition's really hard to come by. So far I've only found one box. It's made by Seiko and only 150 grain bullets. 150 is probably fine for deer. For moose I'd do 180s, maybe a 212 or something like that. It seems like 300 Winchester Magnum is about as good as you can get for foot pounds of energy and range and stuff like that. But 180s have plenty of power. I shot my last moose with a 30-06. I think I had 168 grains in it, and I wish I'd had something a little bit heavier. But those Berger bullets are supposed to be really good. They did the job. I had to put 3 shots into the moose, but most times you shoot a moose, you got to put 3 shots into them anyway. They just react like nothing happened to them. first 2 shots. Anyway, Weatherby Vanguard S2 model IBEX. Got the Cerakote finish on it, fluted barrel, muzzle brake at the end. Awesome, awesome gun. Can't wait to get her out in the woods, and well, we're out in the woods, but you know what I mean. Can't wait till hunting season. Thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe if you would. I'm getting close to that 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I'm about 250 away, so it's actually probably a little ways away still, but it's taking a while. But I'm not begging anybody to subscribe. I want you to subscribe if you're really interested in my information that I'm giving you and the videos I have. But I appreciate every one of you that have liked and subscribed to my stuff. And hopefully we'll get some more on there soon. Thank you. This is a new Weatherby 300-inch Magnum. It's a Vanguard model, but it's kind of a rare model probably not many have heard of. It's called the IBEX. I went to Weatherby and asked them about it because I've never heard of it and never seen it anywhere else. This is the only one I've ever found. They said it was supposed to come out in 2020, but due to COVID, didn't get to bring it out like they had planned, and it sort of just slipped under the wire. And I happened to find one on Gunbroker. Not that I ever heard of it in the first place, but when I saw it, I really liked it. It had everything I wanted. It's got a Cerakote finish on it, fluted barrel, has the muzzle brake that you can screw on, or just a regular tip if you don't want the muzzle brake. Really like the gun. Hinged floor plate. And I had bought in this Vortex Crossfire scope last year. Adjustable objective on it. Put that on there. It's gonna be a great gun. I sold my Vanguard 30-06 so I could buy this one. My brother bought the 30-06. He was looking for a 30-06. And I bought the 300 Winchester Magnum because I already owned a 308. I thought, well, kind of silly to have a 308 and a 30-06, but I kind of wanted to split up the range a little bit more. But I may buy another 30-06 someday. And probably semi-automatic maybe. But yes, this is a Weatherby Vanguard S2 IBEX model. Real nice gun. Can't wait to shoot it. It's really hard to find ammunition for it right now. I just finally found one box. It's only 150 grain. I was kind of looking for 180s. And there's Seiko brand of ammunition. It's the only box they had, so I had to grab it. At least sight the gun in with that anyway, and tweak it for 180s later on.